game. Tracy McGrady, of course, was big with 26 points. And if you all remember, back in episode 30, the great Danny Hogger said,
I'm going to guarantee a championship for the Kings this year. Kings this year.
So we had bulletin board material for days, and we were not going to let that happen.
Danny, tell us what happened.
Well, I mean, I want to give credit to my opponent because Brian did something spectacular. He'd come off a 50-point Tracy McGrady performance.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Lou Dort. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4. Now, here's Ball. MP left side. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Giddey. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And Dort gets it to go.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Dort attacking. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
Well, there's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league.
It's good.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Last game we saw him score 32.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Break even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific. And they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw tonight.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Inside, MP drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 7 points in the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Pokusevski. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some oh!
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Put your head down and make something happen. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Gilgeous Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pokusevski. A three-pointer, no good. Hornets leading by 3.
After winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
That one good for 2.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significant.
for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Charlotte has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. So for Oklahoma City right now, Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 5.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the basket by MP.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shoots. And Paul with the block. They retain possession. Here's Baisley. He's guarded by Williams. 4 on the clock. For 3. And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baisley. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to MP. No good that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Baisley passes to Giddey. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Hornets lead by 17.
Let's get on our feet.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
They've got Jones. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hornets' 5.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Giddey against MP. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. And they're trailing by 19. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. He's just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Outside, Dort. The pass to Giddey. Baseline try. That one a little long.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Ball, the pass to MP. Unable to get that one.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people wanting to get in his way.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Talking about defensive specials. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
Well, this is a
substitution on the court.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And yes, it's good.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Josh Giddey. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4. Thunder trailing by 19. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. MP outside. Stolen away. Dort against Martin. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Here's MP. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Manu Ginobili recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man, Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor, it gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Here's Giddey, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hornets.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Jones. Bouknight, he's checked in for Cody Martin. And Smith subbed in for Ball.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Giddey sees things before they happen. And so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates. But there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
And so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball.
All the officials are all over that one.
Giddey, third personal foul.
The first one falls for him.
Team foul. At the line.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 17-point game. Here's Tice, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Daniel Tice.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo.
So I faced off against the 76ers. They were the 3rd seed. And once again, I mean, it worked for me all playoffs. So strategy was go to Tim Duncan. They didn't have an answer for him. He ended game 2 with 22 and 11, 2 blocks, just a monster. Stephon Marbury did give me trouble, but I took this series in 2 games.
Now, our other Team 2K TV, who was also in the playoffs in the conference finals, Brian.
So the conference.
It's New Year's Eve, celebrating with a little NBA basketball. Grant, as a player, did you ever have New Year's resolutions?
You know, that's a tough one, B.A. I don't think so. Probably maybe turn the ball over less, or I guess that's what my coaches would have said. But really, New Year's Eve games are fun to play in, especially at home.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Sharp out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Warren in at the small forward. Now here's Warren. And he buries his first look.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
Ball passes to Oubre. Here's MP. Nails the baby hook. MP's got his second basket.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
On the wing, Durant. Irving against MP. Back to Irving. Lets it go from 14. That's good on the jumper.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with. If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
And they double up MP. Pass to Jones. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
To the left side wing. And here's Simmons. That one's wide left. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Durant. Jones misses. The Nets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside for Irving. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 7.
Not sure Kyrie Irving gets enough credit for how good he is from three-point territory. He is elite from deep.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Guiding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Pass to Durant. Outside Simmons. On the wing, Irving. No one near him.
2 minutes remaining.
Offensive rebound. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Charlotte calls timeout. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Jones. Rozier, he's... Jones, he's checked in for McDaniels. Martin comes in for Rozier. And MP is subbed in for Smith. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Mills. Kevin Durant comes in for Watanabe. Warren's checked in for Curry. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Sumner.
If you are a defender guarding Kevin Durant, you have got to have great stamina, both mentally and physically. He is as well-rounded an offensive player as the game has ever seen. And boy, good night when he starts to cook.
Kelly Oubre out there with MP. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Jones in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Durant. Jones with some nice D. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Fast break, Brooklyn.
2 minutes remaining in the...
Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Brooklyn with the ball. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Inside, Sharp, yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 4 assists now tonight.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Watanabe's checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
MP to pass to Martin. Poke loose. It's stolen by Warren. Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's MP. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Charlotte making some changes. McDaniels comes in for Williams, and it's Rozier in for Martin.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Mills, he's checked in for Durant. Brooklyn has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Pass to Watanabe. Warren with the ball. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Warren's got his 3rd bucket of the night. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Here's Irving. That one doesn't drop. McDaniels with some nice D. MP drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 23 points.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this game at a high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's Brooklyn earning this break in the action, up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant is out there with Sharp. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Warren in at the three.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The three ball is good.
MP against Irving. 2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, tremendous lift on that shot. Not an easy score in the face of a much taller defender.
Count that bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Nets with a lead.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain involved.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Jones, he's checked in for Charlotte. Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Sumner comes in for Ben Simmons. Got it.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Ball passes to Oubre. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Oubre's got 7, and of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
BA, that can be tough when the pressure's on.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Irving. 18 points for him. From 12 feet. Here's Simmons. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Kelly Oubre out there with McDaniels. Then it's MP, then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Rozier in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Durant, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Oubre.
Oh! Wow! A spectacular finish by Oubre. He's got that airtime to get creative.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Personal foul.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jones is checked in. And a change for the Nets. Sharp's checked in. On the wing, Irving. Hounded by Rozier. Here's Simmons. Over MP. And it's Simmons missing. Well, the Hornets shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Down low. The kick to Durant. Clock at 6. The shot no good. Jones with some nice D.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
When you're 6'11" and have that kind of athleticism, get to the backboards. Well done, Ben Simmons.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Ball.
Substitution on the court.
And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, the defense must avoid sending Durant to the line, especially when the game is this close.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
And here's Oubre from the arc. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Kelly. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Simmons an opportunity to make a big free throw and feel good about himself. That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, not much phases Kyrie Irving. I mean, I love him in this clutch spot.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Lets it fly. Yes.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.